11 Sports and For the Fans welcomes you to the following presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We look at I-35 as SFL action comes to you live from Denton, Texas. The Lone Star Glory welcome the Florida Storm to town. 93 degrees and clear on this Monday evening, and we are just about ready to play some football. I'm Andy Hamilton, your play-by-play commentator, and joining me in the booth tonight at Medal of Honor Field is Mark Lopez. Mark, how are you?
Good evening, Andy, and good evening, SFL. Andy, I am thrilled to be here to cast a match between two teams who still have a lot to prove. One, an expansion team with promising, fresh faces in the league who have had middling results so far. The other, a team of veterans looking to get back to their championship winning ways. And just by looking at the numbers, Andy, I think we are in for a very close match. The community even has it as a 50-50 split for either team winning, and I look forward to seeing a game between such closely matched opponents.
The Glory are 2-2 coming into tonight's game, and the Florida Storm enter at 1-3 and are looking to grab a pivotal road win. Mark, when looking at these two teams through 4 weeks, what are the keys to getting a win here in Week 5?
Andy, I think the primary key to this game for both teams will be the quarterback performances as well as the battle in the trenches. Both Ron Cochran and Ace Fennick, they have thrown 13 interceptions this season. However, to get the pivotal win, Ron Cochran will look to improve on his lackluster performance. He only has been completing 60%, and it doesn't help that he has also been sacked 17 times this season. His front line will definitely work on protecting him. They're even more hard-pressed. However, going up against Jukin and Al Lewis will both have 5.5 total sacks this season. That said, I think Florida might still want to throw the ball against this Lone Star defense, who have only forced only 8 turnovers from opponents this season. In the run game, I think both Ike McBride and J.W. Doyle for Lone Star and Florida respectively, they haven't had much to write home about. However, their power running could be used to provide just an extra edge on offense to push their team on top and bring home the W.
J.L. Browning and Benjamin Warner are on stats. Again, Mark Lopez on analysis. I'm Andy Hamilton on play-by-play Simulation Football League. Week 5 action continues. Florida is wearing white. They will start out on defense. The Lone Star Glory will be wearing red. They will start out with the football. Ace Fennick under center, and he will give to Ike McBride. She's off the right side and wrapped up right there by Roland Parrott.
And good start right there for Ace Fennick and his crew. I feel like they want to do what has been successful for them. You know, the first 4 weeks, Ace Fennick has been throwing for 88% in the season, although only averaged 6.1 yards. But, you know, at a high percentage passing, he might want to use that part of his offense.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard run to start this one off. They'll give to McBride again. That is to the fullback, Cameron Collier.
Yeah, and good tackle right there in the inside. Not allowing any big runs early in the game. I think both teams, as I said early on, will want to, use the run as a supplement to the passing game of their quarterbacks.
3rd and 2 from the 38. Under center is Fennick, and he will look to throw. Dumps it out of the backfield to Collier. First down yardage across the 40 to the 41.
And wow, good recognition right there by Ace Fennick to recognize an open field in the left side and just throwing it to his running back. And Ike McBride taking that opportunity to pick up the first down for her team.
Fresh set of downs here. Fennick, McBride, and Collier, all rookies here for this Lone Star offense. 2 wins to their name, both of them coming in this building. Handoff McBride up the gut. She'll fall forward 4-2 before being drugged down there by Andrew Francis.
And yeah, Lone Star just looking to use Ike McBride early on in this game. Ike McBride averaging she has a total of 68 carries for 245 yards this season. Only 18th in the league, but they're using her a lot this game.
Handoff Collier up the middle. 5th play for Lone Star. 4 runs, 1 throw.
And I guess that's their decision coming into this game. Just test the rushing defense of Florida. It seems Florida has been allowing small runs down the middle. It's now up to Ace Fennick and his crew to convert on the first third down of their drive.
2 receivers split out, 2 in the backfield here. 4-4 look out of Florida. They give McBride left side. Does she have the angle? No. She will be dragged down at the 49-yard line, unable to get to the sticks.
Yeah, and good tackling inside as well. That would be Roland Parrott in the middle, making a good tackle to end the drive of Lone Star early. And now Lone Star forced to punt the ball. We'll see what they... they're going for it.
Hold on there, Mark. Offense still out on the field here at the 49-yard line. 4-4 look out of Florida. The rookie Ace Fennick under center will burn a timeout. Could not get the Storm defensive front to jump.
That's an interesting position or sort of decision to make very early on in the game. I would have wanted to see a punt and, use their strong defense or, their above average defense to force a punt on Florida's end. But instead, they sort of waste this timeout. I think it's wasted because, that one timeout might be a difference maker at the end of the first half.
Punter is on. William Zuderveld will try and kick this one away. No pressure coming from the Storm. Kick is away. Return man for Florida will bring it in, come up to the 20-yard line, and we will step aside. The SFL Week 5 action continues after a short break on 11 Sports and For the Fans. Back here in Denton, Texas, Andy Hamilton along with Mark Lopez for the call. Simulation Football League Week 5 action. The Florida Storm take over at their own 20-yard line. Veteran Ron Cochran under center and a nickel look out of the glory. Cochran to throw on first down. Out route there is caught. That is good for 4 yards to Jeff Como. And we look at the league leaders in interceptions. 2 of them in this game, Ron Cochran and Ace Fennick.
Yeah, Andy, and we pointed this out earlier in the game. Florida might still want to throw the ball a lot despite these interceptions. Against Lone Star, only had 8 interceptions this season.
3 receivers wide. Bump coming out of the glory. Here's the give up the middle. Doyle with room. J.W. Doyle knifes through the defense for a first down.
Wow, and that was great blocking in the middle by the offensive line of Florida. And Doyle just taking the opportunity, pick up about 5, 6, 7 yards for their team. Impressive early start for them.
And that will give them a new set of downs, and that really is the balance between the power backs on both of these teams. J.W. Doyle and Ike McBride is getting both of them going, and Doyle gets a good run there to start the night off. Now up to the 32, 3 down linemen for Lone Star. Cochran, short drop, quick toss, Como again. And that is good for first down yardage, second catch of the night for Jeff Como.
And we see right there just Ron Cochran throwing throws like that where in previous games we would have said, oh, that looked like a pick. But for sure in 4 weeks they would have improved their game, and the Como and Ron Cochran synergy, you could say, is on display early on in this game.
Right over the head of Brian Craven. Here is Cochran to throw again. Pressure coming. Unloads to J.W. Doyle on this left side, and Doyle will pick up 7. Nice catch.
Yeah, nice catch and nice recognition as well. In the face of incoming pressure, and we said this as well, the sacks are going to be something to be concerned about by Ron Cochran. So just throwing that ball to a safety valve or just in time before the sack arrives, that's good on Ron Cochran.
Yeah, got to get rid of the ball early when you have a hefty defensive front like Lone Star does. We'll get to that group later in tonight's broadcast. Here is the throw from Cochran. Left side, right at the sticks, brought down. Beautiful tackle for Lone Star. They needed that one on the outside.
Yeah, beautiful tackle indeed. Klein unable to bring the ball on the other side of the line of scrimmage, having to jump backwards to make the catch. That said, they still have an opportunity. It's still 3rd and short, so we'll see if J.W. will use his power running to force another first down.
They need 3 feet to pick up this first down. Bunch formation. Give Doyle right up the middle. Bounces it outside. Doyle with room! Into the open space. Does he have the legs? Doyle to the 10, the 5, to the pylon. Touchdown, Florida!
Oh my goodness, does he have legs? He has wheels. He's a train on fire. Wow. A touchdown by J.W. Doyle. Big for his team. And I said that the passing game would want to be supplemented by the running game, but it looks like the running game is taking, prime time view of the screen right now.
The Doyle train has left the station. Get off the tracks or get ran over. And J.W. Doyle puts an exclamation point on the opening drive for the Florida Storm. 6-0 as they take the lead on the road. Coming out to add the extra point is Ethan Sneed. 2 for 2 on field goals in his last game. 6 for 6 across this season for him. 2nd season with the Storm. Kick on the way and good. 7-0 Florida, and they jump right out of the gate. Mark, a little bit unexpected there.
Yeah, it's unexpected, but also you could say slightly expected. J.W. has been a good power back in previous seasons. He's up to 3,800 career rushing yards, 34 career touchdowns. This season might be a little lukewarm in terms of his standards, but definitely he always had it in him to make big plays like that.
And his coach in the chat, Mighty RX, saying that boy's slow. If you want to get involved in the chat, you can head over to twitch.tv/FTF. Next, get involved in the excitement. You can talk to players, coaches, and owners who are playing in this game right here. Doug Day is in the chat, Mince in Mind. Alessandro Tomello is in there, along with many, many others who are playing and not playing in this game. Get involved with them and meet some of the wonderful people our league has to offer. Lone Star taking back over their first drive. Got a first down, then went 3 and out. Ace Fennick, first throw, left side, caught. Still breaking a tackle up the sideline. Liam Hammer, knock on wood. He's got a first down to midfield.
Liam Hammer. Ryan Tobin makes the big play of stopping Liam Hammer. It almost seemed like he was unstoppable, just throwing down 2 defenders in the field. Wow, look at this guy's legs. Look at his power running. Probably saying that, I have power running too, Ike McBride.
2nd season in the league for Liam Hammer, and what a way to break up the sideline. Only had 5 catches last game out. Had a big one there. Might have broken the long between the last 2 games, and that for Ace Fennick is now over 1,000 yards, in career passing. The young rookie surpasses 1,000. Congratulations to him. And Lone Star keeps this drive moving. 2 in the backfield. They will throw. Dump out to McBride off this right side. Ike McBride, 5 yards to the 44.
And good play, solid play right there. If that block could have been sealed better, and if Ike McBride could have found the outside sooner, she could have broken out for a lot more yards, but they'll settle for 2nd and 5. That's going to keep them way ahead of schedule. Good play right there.
2 rushing touchdowns last week for the rookie Ike McBride. 7th round pick number 118 overall. Now in the gun, Fennick will toss one across the middle, finds a hole in the zone. Nice throw, and that is first down yardage to Hammer.
Yep, and that throw was a laser down the field. Hammer, good hands picking that up before anyone could get it from him. Liam Hammer, he is currently the number 1 receiver in this game. The previous game, he had 5 receptions for 43 yards. He's looking to have way more this game.
Lone Star offense 20th in terms of points per game, but they're moving the ball on this drive right here in front of the home crowd. Fennick throws a wobbler. He can do no wrong. First down to Hammer again.
This Fennick-Hammer duo is incredible early on in this game. They have never missed a connection so far. To Hammer, Fennick has gone 3-for-3 for 48 yards to Hammer alone.
Fennick under center, split backs, 4 down linemen for Florida. 5-step drop, out route there, caught, top of the screen, and I believe that might have been Dave Axis with his first catch of the game.
Yep, that is Dave Axis indeed, his first catch of the game. In his previous game, he was the number 1 receiver with 7 receptions, only 42 yards. However, his presence in the team, his being a secondary option is definitely good for Ace Fennick and his team.
Fennick spreading the ball around really nicely across the season. Hammer just one more catch than Axis. Handoff up the middle to McBride is good for another yard. It brings up an important 3rd and 2. Tomaello on the tackle.
Yeah, big tackle by Tomaello in the middle, and Ike McBride almost picking up another first down for her team. But with that, there's still 3rd and 2. Ike McBride definitely is able to make this, and we'll see if she does it.
Off Collier up the middle, and Collier has the first down yardage to the 8.
And they just keep going, Andy. It seems like this drive, Florida still has no answer for, their defense still has no answer for this Lone Star offense that's just keeping up their momentum going downfield.
The 1-2 punch of McBride and Collier so far is paying dividends for the Glory. Twins to the top of the screen. Florida, a late shift in the formation. Here is Fennick to throw. Deals, right side, caught. Hammer again down to the 4.
Yeah, and you'd think that if Hammer has been the primary target for a majority of the plays, he would have been covered more. He was covered there. The tackle made before a touchdown could have been converted. But so far in this drive, there has been no incompletion nor negative yards. Lone Star just on the roll.
2 in the backfield. Goal line look out of Florida. They're playing man. Here's the give. McBride. Oh, into the end zone. Touchdown, Lone Star. Ground and pound. 6 points.
Then she was brought down to the turf, but she'll take that pain any day of the week. Man, a touchdown, 6 points. Huge for Lone Star, and now they're back in the game. Not that they were out of it, but now tied, or we'll see if they'll be tied 7-7, but Ike McBride makes a huge play for their team. We're going to see if we're going to have more of a heavy dose of Ike McBride this game.
From Albuquerque, Ike McBride barrels forward for her 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Kick from Herman, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Don't go anywhere. The Simulation Football League has more Week 5 action right here on For the Fans and 11 Sports. Denton, Texas, the site of tonight's Week 5 SFL action. Andy Hamilton along with Mark Lopez, JL Browning, and Benjamin Warner doing the stats, and our commissioner and producer Cameron Irvine in the truck producing tonight's game as always. Lone Star and Florida, and Mark, on the first two drives, it was the running backs who came up big.
Yeah, they came up big. Each have a touchdown of their own, and we thought early on. I thought early on it would be a pass-heavy game. There have been some sprinkling of passing here and there, but Ike McBride, J.W. Doyle, the carries of this team so far.
Doyle, the yards tonight, 50 yards on 2 carries. We'll see if he can keep up that pace. Somehow, I imagine not. Ron Cochran to throw, outside, caught. Optimus Klein, and Cochran still perfect, but I tell you what, Ace Fennick also perfect.
Yeah, and you might think it might be a matter of time before an interception happens, but honestly, I don't want to see an interception. I just want to see both teams, both quarterbacks, making good plays down the field, smart plays, and connect with their teammates, just like what happened in the last play.
Man, Mark, I don't know if you have been to Bass Pro Shop, but you sound like you're fishing there. 2 in the backfield. Cochran, short drop, sidearm, across the middle is caught. Stephen Bush, his first catch of the night to the 43.
Stephen Bush, once again, and as I said, primary target of Florida, primary target of Ron Cochran. He has been solid this game so far, already up to that would be his second catch, I believe, of the game. His first catch of the game. Yeah, my bad. I thought he was the number 1 receiver.
Cochran to throw again, dumps across the middle. The first incompletion for Ron Cochran was trying to find Verdon Zarkov. He got punished in the middle.
Well, I feel like it's not that bad of a pass. Recognizing the defense, settling for his number 1 receivers out wide. However, Zarkov tackled from behind and forcing that pass to be broken up.
Passing defense, Florida has the edge with the 5th best passing defense, but Lone Star, no shrub in the top half of the league themselves. 3-2 look out of the glory. Here is Cochran on a 7-step drop, moves in the pocket, delivers, tipped up, almost taken away. That would have been something. Doug Day almost made him pay for it.
Doug Day, that was a key pass deflection right there. And actually, credit to the defensive line, the front 7 of Lone Star as well, forcing pressure on Ron Cochran, making him, make that awkward pass and resulting in that pass deflection right there. And now we're at 3rd and 10.
Doug Day, that's not correct. He has at least 1 career interception because I've seen him do it. But a dangerous linebacker in the passing and the rush game. Here's Cochran, 3-step drop, out route was caught, tackled. Almost turned upfield and had the first down. Jeff Como almost made me eat my words.
Same. I was going to say that was not good enough. I already had that line primed and ready to go, but, well, it was indeed not good enough. It was almost good, but good defense by Lone Star, forcing another punt to Florida right here, but
not yet. Mark 0 for 2 on calling out the punting team. Cochran is on the field, and it's time for Doyle, and he's got the first down yardage to the 40. You better have bought your train ticket because Doyle's rumbling down the tracks.
We are in station number 5. He has not missed a single first down opportunity. J.W. Doyle proving to be a menace to this LSG defense right now.
Well, and hats off to Jeff Como for pushing forward to get within a yard to even make that attempt possible. And at the end of 1, we've seen just about everything you can see out of this game. 7-all, the Storm and the Glory go head-to-head. You don't want to miss anything. Stick right here. Back here in Denton, Texas, Medal of Honor field, and J.W. Doyle with that last run, Mark, surpasses Ivan Sanchez for 25th all-time. Cochran straight to the air. That one's deflected. Nice play there for Lone Star out on the outside by Mickey McGuire.
Yep, and now we see the defense sort of starting to settle and figure out these quarterbacks, but you mentioned earlier that key touchdown by J.W. Doyle, Notches is being the 25th. Most congratulations to him.
Ron Cochran starts the night 7 of 7, now 0 for 3 on the last 3 throws to go 7 of 10. He will throw again here. 11th pass is caught. Ooh. Turning upfield is Como with the stiff arm, and he's out to the 23. What a run.
Yeah, what a run indeed. This is very similar to what... was it Bush who made it in the previous, several plays ago? But these kinds of plays where Ron Cochran throws it to the left, Lone Star doesn't have anyone covering the left, and they just make them pay.
And it will set up a new set of downs here at the 23-yard line. And there's a look at Mr. Como. He has had quite a few yards this evening and quite a few catches. 4 grabs, 46 yards. Cochran to throw again. Wants the deep ball. Throws it up, and it's incomplete. 50-50 ball, and Lee Pato says, don't you test me.
Yeah, well, that looked like a 70-30 Lee Pato. Almost had it in his hands. Just bounced out. And, those are the kind of plays, as a Florida fan, you might be scratching your head, but sometimes you just got to go for it when your man is wide open. Unfortunately, on that play, Lee Pato got it covered really well.
Lee Pod, don't you dare. 3 receivers wide again for Cochran. 4-2 nickel out of the Lone Star glory. Cochran, short drop, stands in the pocket, pressured, throws a wobbler, somehow grabbed across the 10 to the 8. Nice catch by Verdun Zarkov.
Yeah, Verdun Zarkov, you mentioned he somehow caught that, but I think credit to Ron Cochran as well. Just putting it in a place only Verdun can catch. Right there, easy catch for him.
That sets them up right down the middle of the field to try and take the lead on this drive. They do have a star kicker waiting in the wings, Ethan Sneed, but they're going to try and get more points. Cochran going to throw, man coverage, across the middle, caught, touchdown. Did you call the lawn care company? Because you got Stephen Bush for 6.
That looked almost too easy, Andy. Just Stephen Bush. He was covered, but the effort was kind of lacking, I would say. However, credit to the offense, just providing confusion for the Lone Star defense. When you have J.W. Doyle rushing out of his mind, openings like that are definitely a possibility.
Yeah, it was a man defense, and Bush just outran the coverage on the crossing route, which is exactly what you want out of your star receiver to get open in a man situation. Extra point up and good. A 7-point lead for Florida as these two teams swing back and forth in terms of punches. Well, if you're new to the Simulation Football League, what you're watching is the world's first controllerless esport where strategy and AI, instead of your thumbs, determine the outcome. Teams submit their game plans prior to this game, and the results play out live in real time. Hundreds of viewers are turned players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new type of VR. Visit simulationfl.net for more information. That's simulationfl.net. You can also join by heading to simulation.football, which is listed in the bottom left hand of your screen. Mark, third drive here for Lone Star. Florida, 2 of 2 on drives for touchdowns.
Well, I don't know, Andy. Maybe Lone Star might have it in them to make it 2 for 3 themselves.
2 in the backfield, twins to the bottom of the formation. Fennick will give to McBride right up the gut. McBride has 2.
Yeah, and just good tackling in the inside right there. Not preventing McBride to make any significant runs. But we shall see. Ike McBride has been so far going down the same inside. It might be a matter of time before she just breaks down the middle for a big one.
Three receivers split out now. Florida deploying a 4-4 defense, which is very interesting, aiming to stop the run. Here is Fennick going to fire out to this left-hand side, caught by Dave Axis. That'll get them closer. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Well, that was good defense right there. Good pressure towards Fennick, but better pass by Fennick, finding his receiver, Dave Axis, immediately and making a good pass, making it 3rd and short for his team.
3rd and 3. You'd have to imagine it might be Ike McBride time, but we will have to see. Nope, they're going to line up in the gun. Fennick stands with 2. He's going to throw. Fennick going to load up and fire deep down the left side, and it's defended well. Evan Carroll, the veteran there, working on Liam Hammer, says, nope, that'll end your drive.
And even Carroll doing his practice, his film, and everything before this game, he basically ran the route of the receiver himself. Almost beat him to the destination. Makes a good play right there. Almost took it away as well. Good play by this Florida defense early in this game.
Yeah, it was almost like there was a spot on the field for the corner route that Hammer said to Evan Carroll is, I'll meet you over there. They both took different routes to get there, but Carroll made the play, and it'll force Lone Star into kicking this one away. Finally on to punt, Mark, believe it or not. Kick is away, and Florida will get the return, and they will go down to the 38. Offense 2 for 2, touchdowns-wise, and it's all because of Ron Cochran.
Hey, they didn't go for it?
No, they did not, Mark. They kicked it away, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Cochran, 10 of 14, 98 yards, 7 yards per attempt, a QBR of 114.6. Browning and Warner on the stats for us. We appreciate you, boys. 3 receivers out for Cochran, dumps it out to Doyle off this right-hand side. And trains are better going up and down instead of side to side there, Mark.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, Doyle and Cochran making something out of nothing. What almost looked like a sack, probably inches away from a sack. Ron Cochran tosses it to Doyle. Doyle picks up 4 yards for his team. That's a good start to this drive.
Incredible average for Doyle, over 19 yards per carry. We'll see if they feed him anymore on this drive. 3-3 look out of Lone Star. They're going to throw. Out route here, caught. Optimus Klein, yard short of the sticks. Let's see if they might look to challenge that. I don't know. It was close.
I kind of lean towards it being actually short. It looked like he was behind the sticks at that time, I think. Well, they're not challenging it seems.
They're going to line up in a far formation. When you got the freight train in the backfield, you might as well feed them.
Agreed.
And they will do so. Doyle falls forward for the yardage. Doug Day met him in the hole.
And that was almost a stop behind the line. But when you have Doyle with his big frame, what is he? JW Doyle, 6'2", 230, just jumping and rushing down the middle. A wall is nothing but a small obstacle for him.
Big offensive line leading the way here for Florida. We'll get to them here in a minute when we go through the offense. Cochran, down he goes. Defense coming for Lone Star, and a beautiful play is made there on the sack by Al Lewis.
Who else but Al Lewis? Big Al making a big sack. First sack of the game tonight from Ron Cochran. And Al Lewis, that would be his 6th sack total for his season.
Ron Cochran, the quarterback. Doyle, the running back. Stephen Bush, Jeff Como, E.J. Minson, Optimus Klein, Verdon Zarkov, the receiving threats. Ethan Sneed, the kicker. 2 offensive linemen coming in a minute. Cochran, first down. Beautiful catch made by Bush to the 37.
I feel like Ron Cochran must be living on the edge every single play he makes. There's a defender that's just, feet away from him, but just the timing on his passes are near perfect. Finding his receiver down the field, makes a perfect pass. And yeah, another completion, another typical day in good old Ron Cochran style.
Deontay Stoneville, the rookie center, working with Cochran this season, and Claude Luge, the tackle. Here's the give to Doyle, right up the gut. and he will pick up 5. Most of Doyle's runs tonight, Mark, have come up the middle, and Stoneville up there at center leading the way.
Yeah, I agree, and that's why teams are now valuing these offensive line highly, all the way from the draft, free agents. It's because of when you have star players like Doyle, those linemen just supplement his game.
Give Doyle again, right up the middle, tackled from behind there by Doug Day. Oh, Doyle, little slow to get up. There he does, rise to his feet.
Get up, Doyle. But you mentioned, Doug Day. I think Doug Day's main priority in this game would be J.W. Doyle, among others. But Doug Day, we're going to say his name a lot. We shall see if it's going to be for good reasons or for bad reasons.
That'll set them up 1st and 10 at the 23. And Cochran is in the gun. He is going to throw. Cochran going to take a shot, bottom of the screen. Caught! Touchdown, Optimus Klein! And the Florida Storm surge ahead of the Lone Star Glory.
Holy moly, what a catch that was. He just soared in the air. He was wide open. He ran faster than any defender, no one close to him, and another touchdown for Florida. So far, Andy, they are dominating.
Storm really pushing themselves in front here. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. And Ron Cochran has really been showing off against this defense. J.W. Doyle supplying the thunder to the lightning of Ron Cochran. And the two of them bringing the perfect storm down here to Denton. And they take a 21-7 lead. And we will step aside for a short break. We'll be right back to Denton, Texas for the rest of Week 5 action. Don't go anywhere. Week 5 SFL action. Andy Hamilton along with Mark Lopez on the call. 21-7, the Florida Storm jump in front of the Lone Star Glory with just under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Return coming here for Lone Star. Out. Oh, what a move! Across the middle of the field. Nice cut there will bring up great field position for Lone Star, and that return just might spark something.
Yeah, something indeed. That's what they need to score another drive of their own. Unfortunately, they were stopped on their previous drive, and it's not every day you see a team throw for 8 of 9 in a game, but down 14.
On that last drive, Optimus Klein goes to 5th all-time in receiving yards, passing Scott King. King last played for the Cleveland Vipers in his 7th SFL season. The Vipers now defunct. That run goes nowhere, courtesy of big, sexy Alex Dominguez.
Thank you very much, Alex Dominguez. That would be his 4th tackle for loss in the season. In the previous game, he had 2. Not a lot this season, but he has been very active throughout his career.
2 receivers to the top of the screen here, 2nd and 11. Here is Fennick. Nice toss. Ooh, tiptoe out of bounds. Liam Hammer, nice catch.
Yep, that's a solid play. We're going to see consistent plays like this, short throws to the outside before finishing up the 3rd down with, hopefully, if this was a shorter 3rd down, they would have wanted to give it to Ike McBride or Collier, but I think they might pass on this one, Andy.
2 in the backfield, 4-4 look out of Florida. They are loading the box with 8. Here is Fennick, short drop. Ooh, pressure coming! Out of bounds, too far for Hammer. Wow, Fennick almost got clocked on the backside, had to get rid of it quickly, and Hammer out of bounds, and that'll end the drive.
And that's what you want to see from your defensive line. You know, led by Alex Dominguez, you have also Alessandro Tomello, Raymond Jones III. Those 3 defensive linemen just pouring under pressure. And when you force a quarterback to be behind his schedule, unable to focus, throw awkward passes, you know, you force punts. And that's the mark of a stellar defense right there. It starts in the trenches.
Punt is away. Como will bring it back to the 22-yard line, and the offense for Florida will come back out. Let's run through this Lone Star defense for you. Defensive line for the Glory. Jukin Rukin, Yogi Barr, Al Lewis, and Hugo Reynosa are the defensive front. Brian Craven and Doug Dash are the Bash brothers, along with Freddie Trammell at the linebacker position. Lee Pato and Mickey McGuire are the cornerbacks. Thomas Smith and Lincoln Kingseed, the safeties. Give to Doyle. Doyle up the middle, 4-5.
Same play, different result. Even though it's not for a huge 40-yard run, it's still way ahead of schedule, 2nd and 5. That's still good in Doyle's books.
Doug Day up the middle there, along with Brian Craven to combine on the tackle. They coined the phrase the Bash Brothers last season in Vancouver, and they are keeping it alive here in Lone Star, adding Freddie Trammell. Oh, there's a Bash right up the middle, right on cue.
Right on cue indeed, and what a tackle. Doug Day just on point this game, and we said we're going to call his name a lot tonight. Well, he has been looking good so far. You know, a few missed coverages against Doyle in the big run, but good tackle right there.
3rd season in the league, the first here in Denton. Cochran on 3rd and 4. Almost gave it away. It'll fall incomplete. Doug Day there again. Doug, middle name all day.
Who else but Doug Day? All day, we're going to see his name. He has been involved against passing plays, against running plays, and he has been very active. I am very impressed in this defense, despite being down 14 points. Doug Day is very pivotal, and he will continue to be pivotal for this Lone Star Glory.
Doug Day, a big fan of a certain Hostess snack. I won't say which one, but if you are watching and you work at Hostess, you need to call Mr. Day. I'm sure you guys can work out some type of deal. Here is Marcus Agrippa on to kick this one away. And Agrippa, one of the only star punters in this league, and he is a good one, and he puts the cannon of a leg to that ball. Look at that flip of the field. I mean, our cameraman almost ripped a shoulder out of socket trying to turn the camera quick enough. And speaking of shoulders, Ace Fennick has a good shoulder and arm on his body as the quarterback for the Lone Star Glory. And when you look at the picture there, a nice Glory war room has plenty of pictures of his teammates there on the board, Mark.
I don't have one like that, but that is very impressive. I love the love that these players have for the league, and it shows even in their homes. Very nice to see.
McBride up the gut. Fennick along with McBride, rookies for this Lone Star team. Early draft picks for the team. Lone Star took Ace Fennick 6th overall in last season's rookie draft, Mark.
Yeah, and she has been really impressive in the SFLM, looking very good for Lone Star. She has been also pivotal for their offense. We'll see how they use her in this play.
Gun look here. Fennick stands, going to float one across the middle. Wide open. Nice catch there. I think that's the tight end, Adam Williams. And it's a good grab for Williams, his first of the day.
Yeah, that was a good play overall. On the defense, credit to Ryan Davidson making the tackle. That could have broken away for more yards, actually. But quick on the coverage. Number 21, Ryan Tobin, also there for the tackle.
And for any of you at home who want to be a rookie in this league, get your player position locked and loaded today. Join our Discord server, and you can join the SFL Minor League. A little more on that after this next play. Give right side to McBride. One. She's off to the races. What? McBride down the sideline. To the 10, the 5. You will not stop. McBride, touchdown Glory!
Holy smokes! What? I guess that's why wives are the better half of a couple. She is a McBride after all. That was a great run, Andy. I was kind of fishing too deep in that for that pun, but incredible run right here down the sideline. 2 tackles broken, and we said early on power running. Well, how about that for power running?
Man, we saw a shot of that bull up here in Medal of Honor Field, and I was going to say it is a little preemptive for Lone Star to put up a statue of Ike McBride, but she did just bull through that defense for 6 points. I mean, what a run, possibly the best of her young career so far.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. Kick on the way, and that is good as well. 14-21. These two teams trade punches, and Mark, it's only week 5. They're not handing out a title belt, but I mean, we're going 12 rounds whether we like it or not.
For sure. That was a 51-yard run by McBride, who in the season has 250 yards. She basically ran 20% of her total yards this season. Incredible play from her. We're looking for more from her and the rest of the team.
I usually prefer not to run 20% of, even 25 feet if I can avoid it, Mark. That's why I have wheels on my chair. I can slide anywhere I need to.
That's 5 yards, Andy.
Well,
okay.
I tell you what, I'm pretty lazy when it comes down to it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is why I coach the teams, Mark. I don't suit up like any of the players. But we'll get back to how you can become a player right after this snap here. Cochran under center. Doyle offset to the left. Cochran going to fire down. Tipped up. Oh, almost taken away. It was almost picked off. Doug Day tips it in the air. A pass deflection for the Bash Bro.
Another scary pass right there. Almost looked like it would be taken away from the bounce. And, I've seen a lot of those bounces in my time, Andy. Lots of scary bounces that could have gone either way. Fortunately for Florida, they keep the ball on their field, but nothing going for them in that last play.
Nickel defense here against Ron Cochran. 3 receivers, bottom of the screen, trips tight. They're going to throw on the corner. Picked off, stepping right in front of it, and no one's going to touch down this near side. Mickey McGuire has evened the score with a pick 6.
No. Oh my goodness. You'd think that was a blocking play by Lone Star's running team. You'd think that was Ike McBride, but no, Mickey McGuire, the other mech of the team, making a huge play, an interception, a great run. What a block right there, by the way, and just took it downfield. And we said Florida was dominating. Well, I don't think so anymore.
Not so fast, Mr. Storm. These Lone Star Glory have something to say about that. A huge Ike McBride run and a pick 6 from Mickey McGuire turned the tables. And if your friends turned off their television, you're going to want to give them a call and tell them to come right back. Week 5 is about to be a firecracker. Wally Herman adds the extra point, 21-all. And I tell you what, if you want to be a player on the field, get your position locked and loaded today. Join our Discord server, and you can join the SFL Minor League, SFLM, which is now up to 12 teams, Mark. More opportunities than ever to be a player, and you can be the player you've always wanted to be. Join the Discord server at simulationfl.net. The second season of the minor league starts October 2020. Contact Deputy Commissioner Andrew Rostelli on Discord for more information. Really nice guy. The type of guy you'd like to sit down and have a beer with, Mark. Mr. Rostelli does great stuff for our minor league.
We appreciate you, Mr. Rostelli, for all your work for the league.
Well, and speaking of becoming rookies, plenty of rookies out here on the field for this Lone Star Glory team. And Ron Cochran working with rookie himself, Varadin Zarkov, on this offensive side. It's never been easier to get in to the best controllerless esport in the world. Ron Cochran fires short side, caught, and that is Optimus Klein, a 9-yard out route.
Yeah, they would. If I was Ron Cochran, I'd shrug that off. That's not the end of the game. So, it's just one interception. It did lead to a score for Lone Star, but still, this is basically a back to 0 game. still a lot of opportunities for both teams to take the momentum back in their way.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Are you not entertained? If you're not, don't go anywhere. We got more football coming at you after the break. Two minutes until the halftime whistle. These two teams not ready to call it quits just yet. 21 all. A Lone Star 14-point swing has got the glory right back in this game. Ron Cochran stands. Going to float one deep down the middle. Tipped up. Bobbled around and incomplete. It is Brian Craven there with the deflection. If only he hadn't eaten all that popcorn before the game.
Well, I can say anything about the popcorn, but I can say that was a huge defensive play right there. That looked like if that ball was caught, it would have gone for the end zone. Great pass deflection right there by Craven.
3rd and 1 from the 34. Florida trying to move the chains. They're going to try and throw for it. Fires it down the middle. Caught. That is Stephen Bush relieving the pressure of that moment. Lone Star brought 2 linebackers on the blitz there, Mark.
Yeah, and just, this is the thing we've been talking about. If Ron Cochran makes these plays quickly, and boy, did he make this play quick for long yards as well. And, kudos to Ron Cochran throwing that ball.
1st and 10 right at midfield. Riverboat Ron slings it near side. Caught Como out of bounds. Almost ran over Ike McBride and Charles Doherty on the sideline. Got to be careful there, everyone.
Yeah, and Jeff Como now up to 46 yards in this game, catching 4 receptions out of 6 targets. Como is doing good this game.
Andrew Francis on the last drive had 2 tackles. That passes Blake Chance for 20th all-time. Congrats to Mr. Francis. And Stephen Bush over 5,000 yards in his career. That one is caught by Optimus Klein to the 30. Florida now going to run hurry up. Ron under center. Doyle in the backfield. Misses a block. And that will be the block that forces down Ron Cochran. J.W. Doyle was froze in the backfield.
Holy smokes. They're still going for it, but that was a huge sack.
I couldn't see who got it. Ron Cochran to throw again. Dumps it out to Doyle. Says, here, you get those yards back. And he goes out of bounds at the 32.
Boy, that sack in the previous play was huge for Lone Star. And previous that, Florida has been very good in their 3rd down conversions, 3 of 5 this game. They're actually number 1 in the league with 66% 3rd down conversion. But now, the first 3rd down attempt was very long yardage for Florida. Let's see how well they do.
They will line up in a bunch. Ron Cochran will look to sling it. He's going to fire across the middle. Wide open. Stephen Bush, 1st down yardage. Wow, it does not get much more open than that.
Stephen Bush was literally walking in the park right there. A little prancing down the middle. Said, I'm right here. Hello. But no one was there to pick him up on defense before tackling him down.
And that will set them up 1st and 10 at the 18, knocking on the door now in the SFL red zone. Split backs here. Doyle offset to the right with the bright blue arm sleeve. 3 receivers. Bush in the slot. He's going to toss it outside. Optimus Klein. Klein spins. First down at the 7. Stayed in bounds, though. Now they're going to split out 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. 3-3 look out of Lone Star. Cochran fires outside. Caught. Turning upfield. Touchdown, Florida. They retake the lead. Jeff Como.
Wow, Jeff Como with that. That puts him for the second. Oh, no, sorry. That would be his first touchdown. Wait. His second touchdown? No, that was his first touchdown. In this game.
Well, it's a touchdown either way. You can do the math behind the scenes there, Mark. It's a touchdown, I promise.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And by the way, Ron Cochran, that would be his 229th passing yard this game. He has been averaging only, 240, 245 yards per game. He already almost eclipsed it in the first half alone.
And he's looked really good, too. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 114.4 QBR efficiency, 73% completion percentage. Riverboat Ron is back, and he's fighting against the 7th best passing defense in the league. Mark, we talked about it earlier. I mean, these two teams, no slouches in terms of passing defense, but Riverboat Ron is back.
Yeah, and Riverboat Ron just bringing in the big plays, the big yards. Great play now, up 28-21. Lone Star, how are they going to react? Ace Fennick, he only has 10 of 12, but... he has 10 of 12, which is impressive, but only 97 yards this game.
Well, and Nate Hall in the chat makes a really good point. The over-under was set at 46.5. We are now at 49 points. They have reached the over-under before the halftime break, so I hope no one at home put money on the under. Not that there's anywhere to do that. Lone Star, the 6.5-point favorites, find themselves 7 points down. If you want to get in on the chat, head over to twitch.tv/FTF next. Dump out here, left side. McBride punished and tackled inbounds. What a hit.
What a hit indeed. A little slow to get up, but that was a great run. Huge hit.
In the backfield, they'll give to McBride up the middle, and she will not get there, and Lone Star has to take a timeout.
Well, with 1 timeout remaining, with 1 second, I think I'd say just keep the ball. Go into the second half. Think of how you can adjust your game. I feel like they have been punished by Florida's passing game down the middle. Just a lot of passes in the middle that they're unable to defend well.
There's a look at one of the Caudills there on the outside. I mean, just towers over the rest of the offensive line. Bobo and Ryland Caudill are the offensive linemen, along with Marty Maidenfort. 3rd and inches. Let's see. They give to McBride, and that will take us to the end of a half. What a half of football. The hometown Lone Star Glory find themselves 7 points down here in Denton, Texas. And what a first half it was. Mark had a little bit of everything. Some big runs, some big throws, a pick 6. What to you stood out?
I mean, this game has been, a lot of things has happened. I almost thought that it's the end of the game already. 28-21. I think the thing that stands out for me is the performance of Ace Fennick. He has been good. He's efficient. However, with the running game of Ike McBride, a little bit, it's good. It's decent. 81 yards in the first half. That's pretty good. However, you would want to see more from Ace Fennick as well. Ace Fennick, that said, has been distributing the ball a little bit with favoring a bit of Liam Hammer. Liam Hammer 57 yards. Dave Axis with 12 yards. The thing I see defensively for Lone Star is their middle. The middle that they always leave wide open for players like Steven Bush, players like Optimus Klein. In the middle, they've caught a lot of those plays. And Andy, I don't know about you, but that might be the main point of adjustment I think that Lone Star has to make, and they should be very good for the rest of the game.
Well, if you're just tuning in and wondering what did you miss? You missed a little bit of everything. We had passing, we had running. This Ike McBride run you're seeing now, I mean, was just one of the better runs I've seen this season, just through multiple defenders on the way to the end zone. We saw a big J.W. Doyle run, and then this pick six, which really flipped the game on its head, just in stride. Mickey McGuire down the sidelines really just capsulated a 14-0 comeback by the Lone Star Glory. But Florida, to their credit, with momentum on the side of the Glory, as you see right here, Ron Cochran able to find Jeff Como, who turns upfield and into the end zone despite 3 Lone Star Glory players right there to make the play. And that sets up Florida with a 7-point lead. And that is the tale of the tape. Back here in Denton, 93 degrees tonight. Beautiful night for football. Week 5 SFL action. Simulation Football League. And Mark, I think I'm going to set the new over-under at 100 points. What do you think?
I'd bet over. Probably
right.
not. I'd bet under. Sorry, I'd bet under.
Oh, no. Sorry. Already bets are closed. You're taking the over. Florida will return to start this second half, and they will bring it out. And the one good thing about scoring before the break for Florida, Mark, is they immediately have the opportunity to get the ball back.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that's the thing they want to build on, is just the things that they have been successful in. Run the ball a bit, run the ball, but Ron Cochran has been stealing the show so far.
Gun look here for receivers wide, bunch to the top of your screen. 3-2 look out of Lone Star. They'll throw a quick out route there. Beautiful catch, E.J. Minson up the sideline. Minson to the 39.
Minson his defenders into tiny pieces right there. What a great run after the catch, picking up way more than 10 yards. And those are the things that you want to see as a Florida fan. Just keep the drive going. You're up 7. Don't give the ball. Don't give LSG or Lone Star Glory a chance much of the ball. And that's what Lone Star Glory wants to do, is force a punt, force a third down incompletion.
First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Bunch formation here. Doug Day in coverage on the bottom on Veridin Zarkov. And they're going to throw. Cochran, sidearm across the middle. Klein wide open. And Klein out to the 49-yard line, really just left alone.
Yeah, left alone. And I think that might be the man-to-man defense a little bit has been biting Lone Star in the behind. Just when everyone spreads the field in the open, well, players like Optimus Klein just finds an way open route in the middle.
Klein, 8 catches today, 83 yards. Really has had a good game so far, especially that one-handed grab. Here is the handoff to Doyle, and he is temporarily slowed down after picking up a yard. Brian Craven in on the tackle, along with Hugo Reynosa.
Yeah, just good tackling in the middle. You don't want J.W. Doyle picking up a huge yards, although he is now down to 10 yards per carry. A majority of it was from that huge 50-yard one.
If you say down to 10 yards a carry, that's usually not a football thing, but it is now. 2nd and 9 for Cochran. Going to dump it out to Doyle, left side. Doyle, flattened on the outside. J.W. Doyle has turned into a pancake.
Oh, my goodness, and who else? Doug Day. I believe that was Doug Day on the tackle right there. That was huge, just reading the play. And wow, he really has J.W. Doyle's number at this point in the game.
3 receivers, bottom of the screen in a bunch, one to the top. Cochran gonna throw, slings one, taking a shot down the field. Diving catch is made! Optimus Klein, you are a bird the way you soared through the air, young man.
You're a mean man. Oh my goodness, Optimus Klein, a superhero, catching that Superman style. Wow.
Lays out for it, and what a way to deflate the tires of this Lone Star defense. You get them on 3rd down, and they take a deep shot, and Ron Cochran puts the ball where only Optimus Klein can go get it. 3 wide again for Cochran. Bush to the bottom of your screen. Bump formation. Here is Cochran going to dump it out to Doyle. Doyle off this left side, wrapped up. They'll only give him 4.
They could have gone for more. I think there was a missed block as well in front of Doyle, but they'll live with it. They'll settle with it. 2nd and 6, that's still good for them. And they're really close to the red zone. Lone Star really has to hang on.
3 receivers wide, 3-3 look out of this Lone Star defense. Give up the middle to Doyle.
Wow.
Doyle crunch down. Nice play there. I think that was Jukin Rukin.
Yeah, I believe so too. And that was a great play. Jukin Rukin and what looked like Doyle building momentum as Jukin Rukin was actually halfway to the ground. Just tackles him on the shoelaces of Doyle. Good defense.
Jukin had to roll up off there. Big boy on the ground. Now 3 wide. Ron Cochran under center. Doyle the lone back. Riverboat Ron slings it out to Doyle. Can he get to the sticks? No! Lone Star bends. They will not break. Nice play coming up on the edge there to make the tackle. I think that might have been Lee Pato on the outside.
Well, whoever it was, that was a great tackle. And the open field just, preventing Doyle. That almost looked like another makeable run by him. We've seen that a lot of times this game. But, wow, credit to this Lone Star Glory defense. Stopping them for only a 3 on what looked like an almost successful touchdown drive. On this drive, we saw a 16-yard pass to Minson, another 12-yard pass, a 33-yard pass to Klein, and it ends in a field goal.
Ethan Sneed adds the field goal from 24 to make it a 10-point ball game. These Lone Star Glory let Florida down the field, but they do not give up more than 3 points. Sneed now kicking it away. Lee Pato back to try and bring this one out. He'll bring it out across the 20-yard line, spins to the 25, and with our community, they picked Florida on the road, just a 2% favorite to get the win. Our community liking to keep it tight.
It's 50-50 in my books, I think. That's close enough.
Well, with the home team Glory down by 10, we'll put the community to the test through these last 18 minutes of football. 2 receivers, top of the screen, split backs here for Ace Fennick. First time with the ball out of the break. Fennick, 5-step drop, out route there is caught. Turning up field is Liam Hammer, picking up 9 as we look at the 2 leading receivers in today's game.
Yeah, and 7 receptions, 67 yards. Liam Hammer has been doing good things for Lone Star. We just want to see more of those from Lone Star and more consistently as well.
Download CrowdPlay, our new partner for 2020. Play the game about the game. Follow the action. Answer questions for a chance to win your share of the $1,000 prize pool. Next chance to play will be next Sunday as McBride, going the wrong way, is going to lose 3 yards. Dangerous play there. Alex Dominguez sets the edge, and McBride goes backwards.
Yeah, and a lot of credit to Alex Dominguez and the front 7. Ike McBride tried to turn down on the left side to find an opening, but nothing doing for her.
3rd and 4. I-Twins here out of Lone Star. 4-3 out of Florida. Big play for Fennick. Fennick, beautiful, wide open across the middle. Dave Axis comes off the line and gets the first down to the 42.
Interesting defensive coverage. We saw that a lot of the defensive backs were bunched way far back, allowing for Lone Star to throw an easy dink down the middle.
Your next chance to play Crowd Play Sunday, 4:30 Eastern. The Arizona Scorpions travel to face the Denver Nightwings. Visit crowdplay.com for more information. $1,000 prize pool at that game. That throw incomplete across the middle, trying to fit it into a tight window with Adam Williams.
Well, you know, those are the kind of plays you still want to see Ace Fennick make those plays that even if it ends up in a drop, it's a 50-50 ball, because if he makes it, that would have been good for his team. But yeah, that was an okay play, but nothing doing for them.
2 in the backfield, 3 receivers split out. 4-4 look out of Florida. They give to McBride. She'll bounce off 1. Oh, but not the second. In the backfield to make the play there. And a beautiful one is Roland Parrott, the rookie.
Yeah, Roland Parrott just huge as well. Ike McBride almost making it away from the defenders, but Parrott, huge tackle. Now 3rd and 11, Lone Star, what are you going to do?
Shotgun look. Fennick will stand with Collier to his right, McBride to his left. 4-4 look out of Florida. This would benefit the Glory on a throwing play. Here is Fennick. Dumps across the middle. Caught!
Wow.
Oh, wow! Pinpoint throw out of Fennick. Beautiful pass to Axis. Moves the chains.
And I think that was either Ryan Davidson or Ryan Tobin who jumped up to make the play, but incredible passing and incredible catching from Lone Star. Ace Fennick just dots the eye for an open receiver in the middle. It's similar to Florida, just finding openings in the middle.
Here is the give. Collier up the middle with room. Collier!
Oh.
Fullback Collier down to the 30. What a run!
What a run indeed, just carrying the defenders on his back. Clinging to his back, Collier just brings in an additional layer of power running that Lone Star is just enjoying so far this game.
Hey, Ryan Tobin, I heard you like laying down. Let me help you out there, says Collier. And that moves the chains for Lone Star. Power offense. And they will set up with a new set of downs at the 31. Again, a 4-4 out of Florida, trying to slow down this ground and pound offense. Fennick to the air. Hammer, left side. Hammer through one. They'll give him 9.
Hammer almost had that one. That was a good play from him. Good effort from him as well, but credit as well to the defense not allowing a first down.
And that will set them up. They just need a couple inches. McBride or Collier could be good bets here, but second and short is a playmaker's dream. Collier actually not on the field. And they're going to give it to McBride. Right up, easy as Sunday morning. First down.
And that was incredible blocking right there. I believe Marty Maddenford just opened a huge hole for Ike McBride to run down the middle. And incredible effort by the offensive line.
Maidenfort and the two Caudill family members, Rylan at right tackle and Bobo at left tackle, make up this offensive line, and a good unit it is. Here is Fennick, outside flag on the play. That's Dave Axis with the 10 yards there, and we'll have to check the flag. Didn't look like offsides, Mark, but ooh, a hold. That is not good. And
no.
They're going to call that. They're going to call that on the guard. That is Ernest Williams.
Well, that is definitely unfortunate for Lone Star, and you're right, Andy. That's not what you want to see. Holding, and you were doing so well this drive. This sets them up way behind where they started, but they still got to go for it. It's still a first down.
1st and 20. They are going to throw. Fennick, quick toss, incomplete. That's not what you wanted there. Trying to find Hammer.
No, way too many white uniforms. Right there, I think it hit the back of the defender. In fact, yep, and tough call right there. When you're 1st and 20, you're sort of pressured to make a big play to make up for the lost yards from the penalty. But I say just stay patient, Lone Star. Stay patient, Ace Fennick. Find your openings, find your spots, see what the defense gives you, and chip away at that 20-yard. But they're going again wide out and going for a pass play.
Cameron Collier there is in the slot. Fennick, the lone man under center. 4-4 look. Will dump it out on the out route. That is caught by Hammer. That's a good 5 yards there. And I was just going to say, Mark, you don't need all 20 of them on second down. You just need some.
Exactly. And if this was the play they completed in the previous play, 2nd and 15, it would be more manageable. But now 3rd and 15, they are 4. If they want to keep the drive going, they are going to have to make a big play.
4-4 out of the storm again. 2 receivers wide. Fennick under center will look to throw it. Fennick stands in the pocket, delivers. That is caught by Hammer, short of the line to gain. He'll pick up 7 or 8.
And credit to this Florida defense. They are just pushing Ace Fennick hard. Defensive backs covering any potential, long plays. They live with those open middle shots if it's for 3rd and 15 situations. And, they forced Lone Star to 3 points after Lone Star forced them to 3 points, skipping the 31 to 24 potentially.
Wally Herman on to kick this one. He is 7 of 7 now on the season. And because Lone Star is down by 10, that field goal actually goes a long way. Mark now makes it a one-possession game. We will step aside and be right back. It's the Simulation Football League Week 5 action on 11 Sports and for the fans. Back here, Denton, Texas, 93 degrees on this Monday evening, Medal of Honor field. Mark Lopez joins me in the booth. I am Andy Hamilton. We want to welcome you into Week 5 SFL action. If you're just tuning in, you missed quite the beginning to this football game, but don't worry, I have a feeling the fireworks are not done just yet. 31-24, the Florida Storm have scored on almost every drive. They've only punted once this evening, and they are back out on the field, Mark.
Yeah, I hope there are more fireworks. I did bet for over 100, so we'll see.
Two receivers in the backfield, two backs in the backfield, three receivers wide. They'll give to Doyle. Doyle has slowed down, Mark, since these early runs.
Agreed, and I feel like that 150-yard run by Doyle for a touchdown must have been a fluke, or at least that's what Lone Star is making it look like. Anytime Doyle has the ball, he is stopped after 4 or 5 yards.
Here is Cochran going to dump it out to Doyle. Oh, Doyle punished!
And who else? Doug Day. Incredible defensive play right there.
And that will set them up 31-24 here. 3rd and 9. Lone Star trying to get off the field. Ron going to take a 5-step drop. Pressure coming. Sidearm caught. Oh, Stephen Bush somehow finds that one. Wow, Ron Cochran, you are a magician.
Excuse me? That throw was dead to rights as Ron Cochran gets... Well, I thought he was hit, but it was so close to getting sacked right there, and credit to Stephen Bush just making himself open for Ron Cochran just in time to make that pass. Incredible play. Stephen Bush now up to 70 yards, 5 receptions. Wow.
3-3 look here out of Lone Star. They have everyone backed up. Give to Doyle, and Doyle falls forward for 2. Right there to make the play was Freddie Trammell.
Okay, great play by Freddie. Yep.
And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. 31-24, a 7-point lead for the Florida Storm. We'll be right back. It's the SFL on 11 Sports and for the fans. Back here in Denton, Texas, Andy Hamilton, Mark Lopez with you for the fourth quarter. Fours are up in the chat. We're ready to go. Cochran going to sling it. Far side, Stephen Bush turns the corner and has the yardage there, Mark. He is Mr. Out Route tonight.
He is Mr. Out Route. He is Mr. Tight Rope as well. How many plays have we seen him just walk the edge of the line and make a first down? That I think is at least the 5th or 4th time. Incredible.
And that will set them up. New set of downs here at the Lone Star 45. Lone Star about 5-10 yards to give before Florida enters into field goal range. This defense needs to tighten down the hatches if you can find them. 4-2 nickel look. Cochran under pressure, floats one. Wow, offline there. Ron Cochran misfires for the first time really tonight. I mean, that was the first time we've seen him miss by that much.
Yeah, and I wonder if it was a miscommunication. It's a very likely a miscommunication with the route running. And what he thought was probably a go route or a post route. The runner was running towards the corner, and yeah, unfortunately, it's still 2nd and 10. We'll see what he does this time.
10.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Lone Star, the favorites here at home. Cochran slings it.
Wow.
Caught. Veridin Zarkov. First down yardage to the 33. Nice catch.
The rookie, another catch, another incredible one by him in tight coverage in the middle. Incredible play right there. And again, Florida just picking up the momentum. They are now in the 33-yard line of Lone Star. Lone Star hard pressed to force a punt.
2 in the backfield, 3 wide receivers wide for Riverboat Ron. Doyle is in the backfield as well. They'll give it to JW, and he goes up the middle for 2 before Freddie Trammell and company bring him down.
And that too might look a little, but in the on the overall scope of things, that too puts them in possibly field goal range, and if they keep going, touchdown range, and keep their score way ahead of Lone Star.
3 receivers wide. Cochran going to sling it again. Out route there.
Ooh.
Oh, incomplete. I think rising up to make the defensive deflection there on the outside. A beautiful play by Mutters. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, Mark.
I believe that's pronounced Modrzejewski.
Well, either way, he made an incredible play there on the outside. And it set them up 3rd and 8 here. They're going to run bump on the outsides. That's important, Mark, especially right here in the slot with Stephen Bush. Split backs here for Cochran. Going to throw. Blitz coming. Cochran finds Bush wide open. The slot receiver blew the defensive back off the line, and he finds wide open turf in the middle of the field for first down yardage.
And this has been the tale of the tape. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just open in the middle. No one there to cover him. Oh my God. And again, Florida, they're just knocking on the door of being up 2 scores.
4 defensive backs for the Lone Star Glory, trying to keep up with 5 receiving threats for Florida. First and goal from the 7. Handoff Doyle. Ooh, a wide open field tackle, 1-on-1, and the play is made by Doug Day.
And solid tackle right there. Doyle just laid out on his back. Doug Day, unfortunately, not involved in the previous passing that put Florida where they are right now. But Florida, 2nd and goal, 5 yards. I think it looks like they're going for a pass in this one, Andy.
Doyle offset to the left. Bush in the slot here, uncovered on the outside. Here is Cochran going to throw. Cochran slings corner route, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Bush. A rare drop.
A rare drop indeed, and that was actually wide open, but incredible tackle to force the pass to be dropped right there. Good defense. Lone Star just hanging on.
8.5 minutes, plenty of time no matter what happens here, but obviously any score makes it a 2-possession game. They are going to go bump. That is Bush in the slot working against the linebacker. Handoff Doyle, though, and he's dropped. J.W. Doyle only gets a yard. Yogi Barr is there to make the tackle. It'll set up 4th and goal. The Glory hold again.
Oh, my goodness. What a stop right there by a huge defensive line, man. Yogi Barr. Man, that was impressive. This is another forced field goal despite what looked like to be a very promising drive from Florida. Lone Star Just bad not break mentality.
Sneed adds the field goal from 21. Sorry to cut you off there, Mark. 10-point lead again. Florida retakes the front. We'll be right back with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Back here in Denton, Texas, Medal of Honor Field. Denton, Texas, to be specific, have a couple Texas teams here in the SFL. Week 5 action between the Florida Storm and Lone Star Glory. Lone Star wearing red, Florida wearing white. This return here will get out to the 28. And speaking of what they're wearing, Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League. Replica jerseys are out now, as you can see. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fan favorite team's jersey. Visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website at simulationfl.net. Visit the shop button, simulationfl.net. Sector 6 jerseys are wonderful. We saw quite a few of them go out this week. Ace Fennick. Ooh, adjustment there by Dave Axis. 7 yards on the catch. A little bit of trickery.
Yeah, trickery right there, working out for them. Picking up 7, 2nd and 3. And I think they might go back to Ike McBride on this one and allow her to give them a first down.
Benjamin Warner and JL Browning on stats. Commissioner Cameron Irvine producing tonight's game as he does all the games. Wonderful crew for us tonight. 2nd and 3. Give Collier left side. Cameron Collier! Oh. Ooh, talk about a run, and Collier's across the 50.
Another impressive play by Cameron Collier. I think the second one this game that when they needed a first down, he delivered much more. Cameron Collier, with a huge play. Wow.
Ran down by Eric Hammer, the Dallas, Texas native here in Denton, playing in his home state with his first tackle of the night. Mr. Hammer, the rookie, we'll have a little more on him just a little bit later. 2 in the backfield. Fennick under center. Fennick going to sling it out to Ike McBride. Uh-oh, Alex Dominguez is there, and that is a big boy. You want to get out of the way of him.
Then that was an incredible play by Alex Dominguez. Not only was he quick on that, he just recognized that the play was going to end up in Ike McBride's hand. And at the exact moment Ike McBride caught the ball, Dominguez was there to make the huge tackle for loss.
2 in the backfield. Ace Fennick under center, 2nd and 11. 4-4 out of Florida. Fennick fires. Ooh, almost fitted in the window. Crushed there was Liam Hammer. And when we look at these two leaders for this Lone Star defense that just got the stop there, big boys up front, Mark.
Big boys indeed, and we talked about this before the game with 5.5 sacks each. They would be the key factor to forcing mistakes from Ron Cochran, but Ron Cochran looked like he did really well so far in this game.
2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers wide. 7-step drop. Fennick fires near side, tipped up and incomplete on 3rd down. A huge play from the Florida Storm. Play made there on the outside by Ryan Davidson.
Ryan Davidson just keeping me on the edge of my seat. Are you going to catch it? Are you not? But huge play nonetheless, forcing a 4th and a punt this time. I hope it's a punt. And
It is a punt. They are going to send out the punter to send this one away. Mark finally gets one right. William Zuderveld on to kick this one away with 6 minutes to go in the 4th. Kick is angled towards the top side. A beautiful kick. Will it go out of bounds?
Oh,
It's going to bounce.
wow.
That'll be down at the 3. And speaking of those big boys, Mark, it might be time for them to start eating.
Oh, it will be. And this is the perfect place, a perfect opportunity to start just busting through the defense or through the offensive line. Alois Jukin, your name is being called.
Doyle, 50 yards on the opening drive, 40 yards since then. 4 receivers wide, 3-2 look at a Lone Star. They give to J.W. Doyle up the middle. Doyle, almost broke that one. Does pick up 6. Nice run.
Yeah, Doyle shrugging off a few defenders early in the run. Almost looked like his early self in the game, but still 6 yards is good on him. Doyle looking to continue, just stall the clock. They're up 10 points. They might run it through him much more.
They are going to throw here. 2nd and 4 floater. Ron Cochran moving and through on the run. Como makes the grab.
And there you can see Ron Cochran with just some solid fundamentals in the pocket, keeping his feet moving. And, despite making a throw on the move, he just finds his his receiver for an easy catch.
New set of downs here. Bump out of the Lone Star Glory. Got a linebacker out there on a receiver in a mismatch. Cochran going to sling it. Optimus Klein. Intercepted off the hands of Klein. It's taken away for Lone Star. The pick is made there by Mordajewski.
Wow. What a play right there. What an interception off of the air, as if pulling a card out of thin air. Mordajewski makes a huge play, and this turns it back to Lone Star Glory's momentum with 5 minutes down 10. Now they have a lot more opportunity to turn this around.
Ace Fennick, 20 of 26 today, 7.2 yards per attempt. But can he lead his team to points here on this drive? 5:04 to go in the 4th. They're close to field goal range. Fennick fires. Beautiful catch by Axis and out of bounds at the 22. Nice play call.
Yep, I agree. Great catch. Great route running as well. Just finding himself open to the right side and just making himself, giving himself enough time for Ace Fennick to scout the field until he spots his open receiver, Dave Axis. Great play.
Rookie Eric Hammer may need to come up big here. 9 tackles per game, only has 1 tonight by our count. The Dallas native back in Texas could need to come up big for the Storm. Fennick going to dump it out to Collier, left side. Collier through one. Wow. Collier stays on his feet at the 17.
Man, talk about power running even after the pass. Just bumping opponents, to his side and just rushing through like the bull that the Lone Star Glory is.
Man, I think they got the 1-2 punch. I think McBride is the bull and Collier there is the bully. I like the bully for his nickname because he really is bullying this Florida defense anytime he touches the ball. Split backs here, the bully and the bull. Here is Fennick, pressure coming, has to unload to Hammer. Hammer! No, did not get to the first down marker. Might be worth a challenge this late in the game, but do you risk the timeout, Mark?
It's a tough call to say, Andy, because you lose a timeout, and the time, though, is 4 minutes, 51 seconds. I'd say go for it, 3rd and inches. You have the bull and the bully in your backfield. You can do it. Lone Star can do this.
Well, but who do you choose here? 2 in the backfield. Collier with the white sleeves. McBride without it. Offsides. Wow. They don't even need either of them. Tosses out to Axis, and they'll take that first down yardage any day of the week.
Yep, and with the bull and the bully in the backfield, the Storm bite the bullet on this one. For a penalty, giving Lone Star a free first down, so to speak.
Alex Dominguez, the offender, he jumps off sides, and that will give the Lone Star Glory new life, down by 10 here with 4:47 to go. They're going to want to get in the end zone on this drive. It's important that they make it pay off. That way their defense has a little breathing room to, even if they give up the field goal, they'll still be in this game. 4-4 look out of the Florida defense. 4 wide here for Lone Star. A good matchup. Ace Fennick under center. Can he deliver? He deals. Back of the end zone. Tic-toe catch. Touchdown, Adam Williams. Ace deals a river pocket, and it's 6 points for Lone Star.
Holy smokes, another great play by Ace Fennick. He's now up to 214 yards, and on this play, he makes the key touchdown that puts them much closer towards his Florida team. Great play overall. Wow, great touchdown.
What a toss from Ace Fennick. He dials it up, nails the tight end in the back of the end zone right on the money. And Lone Star sends out Wally Herman to make it a 3-point game. It is up and good. 3 is the difference. We step aside. We'll be right back. Call your friends. Get them here. You got to watch the end of this Week 5 game. Cute. 4:45 remaining here in Denton, Texas. Andy Hamilton along with Mark Lopez. Lone Star Glory off an interception, put themselves within 3. Fumble! Ball's on the ground, and Lone Star comes up with it. Talk about the turn of the tide, Mark.
Huh? Was what? Okay, I thought for a second it was someone by the name of Doug Day. I thought I saw a 5 and a 4. It was a 5 and a 4, although in the different direction. But what a play! What a pivotal fumble right here off of the kick return, and with a lot of time left, Lone Star looking to pull away and with the lead this time.
Lincoln King Seed forces it. Haven't heard much from the strong safety tonight, but right there comes through in a big way, putting an exclamation point on this game and really putting the pressure on this offense. Handoff, McBride. She falls up the middle for 3.
And this is I feel like they're just going to give it through McBride. If she can give their team 4 yards every time, 3 or 4 yards every time, they're still going to be in schedule for first downs all the way to the end zone. And, just milk the clock. If they get 6 or 7, they go up to 38 for 4, forcing Florida for a touchdown.
2nd and 7. They give to McBride, and she falls forward for just 2. Collier led the way, but this Florida defense clamping down Parrott on the tackle.
That was Parrott, assisted by Eric Hammer as well. And those two are going to be pivotal in, taking back the what a squandered opportunity for Florida to score again.
2 in the backfield. Here's Fennick going to throw. Caught! Oh, Axis! First down yardage right on the line. Beautiful catch. Knew he was going to get popped. He held on.
And he just grit his teeth because if the result is a first down for the team, he'll take that any day of the week. That's a great payoff, a great return for Hammer right there. Wow.
That'll set them up with a new set of downs here at the 12-yard line. Handoff. McBride stuffed in the backfield right there immediately to make the play was Raymond Jones III and others, White in there as well.
Yeah, great play, but 2nd and 11. Still, you're 13 yards away. I can see them throw to Liam Hammer or Dave Axis as they have done.
2nd and 11. They will give up the middle. Collier threw a few. He'll get to the 3. I thought he might have been rumbling.
He would have almost given Lone Star their 3rd rushing touchdown this game. Good stop by Florida on this one, but still a 3rd and short. This might just be a huge run down the middle by either the bully or the bull.
McBride, the lone back, 3 receivers wide. Bump formation here out of Florida. They need at least 2. They can get the first down without scoring. Give McBride. She does not have either. Inches short of the first down. Eric Hammer comes through and nails the running back in the backfield for a loss.
Incredible play right there. Wow.
And that is the 2-minute warning. We will be right back, and we're going to have a nail-biter on our hands. It's the SFL Week 5 action on 11 Sports and For the Fans. Fourth and inches mark. They thought it over. Offense back out on the field. Fennick under center trying to draw Florida offside. They take the snap. Collier, did he get there? He did. First down, Cameron Collier. They're going to have to review it.
Thought this is going to be so close. Andy, I doubt he went through. I wonder if it was the ball that they thought. Oh, they not even challenged it.
My gosh, they did not even look at it. It had to be a booth review, and the booth says it's fine, everything's fine, first down. And now Lone Star knocking on the door. Give McBride, touchdown! They take the lead. Lone Star has benefited on 3 turnovers, and they push their way in front.
And Ike McBride just doubled her rushing touchdowns this season. She has had 3 before this game. This is her 3rd this game. And Ike McBride, the scoring machine for Lone Star right now. Florida, how are you going to respond?
Ike your heart out, Florida. 37-34, the Lone Star glory on top. Wally Herman is out to make it a 4-point game. Very important extra point here, Mark. It does not get more important than this. Kick on the way. It is good from Herman and Lone Star. A 4-point lead. The Lincoln King seed forced fumble on the kick return turns into 7 points for the Glory. They went for it on 4th and inches.
And they got paid dividends. Huge play, huge go for it. Incredible play, Andy.
Now they kick. Florida will get the chance on offense as long as they don't fumble this one. Como on the return out across the 20 to the 24, and Riverboat Ron walks back out. Mark, 34 of 46, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
I mean, with 1.5 minutes to go, you gotta go for your most potent. Your passing has been more potent than your running so far, but J.W. Doyle might just sneak in huge plays that Florida needs.
3-3 look at a Lone Star. 2 in the backfield, Bush in the slot. Cochran throws, Bush wide open. Again, burns that man off the line. Now no huddle. This play's bad for Lone Star. They're stuck in man. Bush will be open midfield every time. Watch this. Right over to Bush. Wide open, Mark. Down to the 35, and Florida a timeout.
And not only was he wide open in the middle, there was no one left in the backfield. He would have been gone to the end zone if he broke that tackle. What a pass. What a series of 2 plays so far. Just incredible play calling from Florida in this crunch time.
If you're enjoying this and you want to watch more SFL, you can catch us live every July through October and every January through April over the weekends, Monday nights on 11 Sports for the Fans and our YouTube and Twitch channels. Follow at Simulationfl on Twitter to get the most up-to-date broadcast times and matchups so you don't miss a moment of the action. Cochran fires. Bush!
Wow.
Up to the 18!
Who else but Bush? Same play 3 times in a row. Approximately the same play.
Nickel look out of Lone Star. Ron Cochran.
Again.
Bush. Caught! Touchdown, Florida. They strike and retake the lead with 50 seconds left. Stephen Bush runs a mess of this Lone Star defense.
That play was deja vu 4 times in a row. What? No one saw this play coming? He just did it 3 plays in a row. Oh my goodness. Stephen Bush just has Lone Star Glory's number.
It was the same play, I think 4 times in a row, Mark. I think they ran that play every single time.
I believe so too. And I mean, if it works, why fix it? And it worked 4 times in a row.
Bush, 4 receptions, 76 yards, and a touchdown on that one drive. He is now up to 197 yards on 12 catches and 2 scores. Stephen Bush has got to be in front for man of the game.
And Ron Cochran, by the way, 445 yards. Impressive.
Excuse me, player of the game, because I think if Lone Star pulls this out, Ike McBride might have something to say with her 3 touchdowns on the other side. We have plenty of great players in this league, and anyone at home can be part of it. 50 seconds, 3 timeouts for Lone Star. Return here from Axis. Axis angles, and we'll get to the 25, only taking 4 seconds off the clock. And Mark, it's time for the rookie to grow up. Ace Fennick's got a chance here.
A very big chance. 3 timeouts. This is going to be a test of your time management skills, as well as your crunch time decision-making skills. Ace Fennick, will he stand up and be the breadwinner of Lone Star this game?
Wally Herman, the star kicker, could set this one to overtime if they can get in range. Fennick going to fire deep down the middle of the field.
Oh!
Adam Williams to the 49-yard line. The star tight end is right there when they need him.
A big boy play by big boys. Right here, Ace Fennick, no fear, throws the ball, a perfect spiral. And who else but Adam Williams with a great catch. He also makes himself open downfield. It's a great route running as well. And I wouldn't say they caught Florida off guard. It was just a lot of outplaying in that one single play.
That'll set them up at the 49-yard line. They are roughly 15 yards away from field goal range. Here is Fennick, going to dump it out to McBride. McBride punished at midfield, and they're going to have to hurry up.
Gotta keep going, folks.
Here is Fennick taking his time. Snap the ball. There we go. Fennick, dump out to McBride. Bad throw. Down to the 49 and a timeout from Lone Star.
Oh, no. I wonder if this was a case of throwing the same play. For Florida, it worked. Throwing the same play, several times in a row. For Lone Star, when you get yourself in the same set that didn't work the previous play, I say just go for another one. It didn't work 2 times in a row for them, unfortunately. Now 3rd and 8. This is going to be decision time if they don't make it.
Axis to the bottom of your screen, hammer to the top. Williams on the top side of the line. Here is Fennick, 7-step drop. Heaves this one deep out of the reach of Hammer, and it'll be 4th and 8. You got to go for this one, Mark.
Yeah, that's your only choice. 16 seconds. You can only go for it, and Florida 49, they need, at least 15 more yards to be within field goal range? Yeah.
One timeout. You got to get the yardage here. 2 receivers. Williams on the top of the line here. Slot receivers open. That's Hammer. Here is Fennick. Going to sling it.
No,
out route caught by Collier. Collier, first down! Collier more! Down to the 34 and a timeout with 10 seconds left. Cameron Collier says, "We are not done."
No, they are not done, and he just bullies his way to a first down. Oh my goodness. Collier, what a huge play. I thought he was gone. I thought he was done.
Terrell gets shoved to the ground. Cameron Collier shoves his way to a first down, and they got to send out Wally Herman from here. It'll be a 51-yard kick for Herman. His season long is 49. Mark, this would be a season long for Wally Herman to send this thing to overtime.
His season long and probably his most important one.
Kick on the way. Herman with 6 seconds left. Ties the game. He got it.
It's Wally time. What a kick. 51 yards on the money. We have a tie game. We might just be going overtime with 6 seconds to go.
Don't count your eggs before they hatch, Mark. 82 points combined, and the ball is on the tee for Herman. Kick is away. Here is Como going to bring it out. Como will get the return out, and they will have 1 play to go. Probably should have taken a knee. That will set them up here. 1 second to go, Mark. 1st and 10. I got to imagine that you're just going to chuck it as deep as you can.
Yeah, that's your only choice. We shall see if we are going to see Ron Cochran miracle or Ron Cochran magic in this game.
3 receivers wide. Cochran in the gun, going to throw. Cochran fires across the middle. Caught. Como to the 40, and that will do it. Mark, get your 5s in the chat. We are going to extra time here in Denton, Texas.
Yep, it's back to 0, baby. And, yo, community, you guys are right. 50-50 chance for either team to win. We are still stuck. Tie game after 4 quarters of regulation.
Well, whether you wanted it or not, we got more football on the way. Speaking of more, if you want more SFL content, our Discord community has podcasts, articles, and highlights about the league, its teams, and its players. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Simulationfl. Visit our website, simulationfl.net, for more news, features, and information. You can get all of that SFL action wherever you want. And for those of you who don't know the overtime rules, first scorer wins. Doesn't matter if it's a field goal, a touchdown, a safety, it ends the game. Lone Star will kick. Florida gets the first opportunity to finish this one off. Como will take it from the goal line out across the 20. He fumbled once earlier in the game. He holds on to that one to out to the 23.
Well, this is an interesting situation, Andy, because last time we saw the Florida offense on the field, they scored in their past. So all these are their previous drives. They scored on their last drive before overtime. They had an interception, but before that they had a field goal and another field goal.
Watch Stephen Bush in the slot. He has been a monster tonight. Handoff Doyle. J.W. Doyle will pick up 7. Great run from him. One of his better ones of the night.
Well, I think since we have a new sort of period right now with overtime, I don't think Florida is hard-pressed to rush the game or make plays quickly down the field. So if they can go for reliable yardage through J.W. Doyle, they'll go for it for sure.
Trips tight, top of the formation, nickel look out of Lone Star's defense. Cochran under center, Doyle the lone back. Here is Cochran, pressure coming, floats on the corner route, caught on the right sidelines, Como through 1, and Como down to the 36.
Oh, that was almost gone. He was almost gone. I was not sure who was the first tackler, but when that first tackle was missed, it almost looked like a huge avenue for Como to just run to the end zone. But great tackling right there to prevent the score. Wow.
Lee Pato over pursued it on the outside, and Como with a big corner route moves the ball to the 36-yard line. From here, it would be about a 62-yarder, so they still need 5-6 yards in order to make this attempt. Bunch formation, bottom of the screen. Cochran going to sling it. Out route there, caught by Bush. Bush turns upfield, and now they are in field goal range, barring anything crazy.
Yep, they are within field goal range. I wouldn't be surprised if they just sent out their kicking unit right now. But I've been 1 for 4 so far in my play calling this game. We shall see what they do.
Wrong again, Mark.
Dang it.
4 receivers wide. Doyle in the backfield. Nickel look out of this defense. They could run Doyle right up the middle and pick up the first. Cochran under center will throw. Cochran out route there. Optimus Klein, first down and more. Klein down to the 15, and now you might see the kicker.
Yep. They are just going to ice this game. 41-41 right now. And with the kicker, if they make this score, Andy, I think I've lost the over-under bet of going over 100. But if Florida makes this, congratulations to them. Lone Star, they need to make a desperation play for this block.
Ethan Sneed out for his 3rd attempt of the night. Long tonight of 24. Snap back, kick on the way for Sneed. Got it! That is it! A walk-off field goal from Ethan Sneed gives the Florida Storm a 44-41 victory on the road.
Incredible play calling right there on this overtime period.
Oh, he doinked it off the upright anyways. Wow.
Jeez.
Doesn't matter. It is good. Ron Cochran over 500 yards tonight, 200 of which went to Stephen Bush. Another 120 to Jeff Como. Another 130 there to Optimus Klein. And the Florida Storm get the job done on the road through adversity. The Storm come out on top.
And they come out on top against a very closely matched team as well. Lone Star no slouches either. They were in this game thanks to their defensive plays and their special teams plays, forcing a fumble earlier. They forced 2 interceptions on Ron Cochran. However, on this overtime, the team on top was Ron Cochran and his team in Florida. You mentioned the 518 yards. How about 100 yards from J.W. Doyle rushing and 21 yards receiving? He has been also a significant contributor to Florida, and he was the edge, I think, besides the passing of Ron Cochran. Ron Cochran lights out, but Doyle, when you make an early impression like that, the defense is just incredibly honest, and Florida just made them pay, Andy.
Both teams move to 2-3 through 5 weeks as the parity in the SFL continues. Next up, don't go anywhere. Mark, if I've learned anything in my SFL career, it's usually that great games come in pairs of 2s. At we're just past 9 o'clock Eastern, starting very shortly. The Fort Worth Toros host the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Michael Torillo, top-notch commentator, one of the best in the league, has the call live from Fort Worth. We're going to cross Texas, go over to Fort Worth, and have that wonderful game between two really good teams over there, too. So an incredible matchup here goes to overtime, but we're not quite done with Week 5. Some incredible highlights from the second half and the overtime period of this game. We want to thank Benjamin Warner and JL Browning on the stats, along with our commissioner Cameron Irvine producing tonight's game. He's got to turn around and produce the next one between Sioux Falls and Fort Worth. Again, if you're just watching and you enjoyed what you saw, don't go anywhere. Right here on 11 Sports and for the fans, Sioux Falls will take on the Fort Worth Toros in an incredible matchup. Michael Torillo has the call for that one. I can't wait to watch that game. And what a game we just saw here. Mark, your thoughts on player of the game?
It's got to be Ron Cochran.
Well, let's take a look. It is Rory, right? 42 of 54, 4 touchdowns, 115.8. Mark, any final words on tonight's game?
Well, good play by both teams. Incredible play, especially from Florida. I believe we're going to see much more from these teams. Looking forward to how well they do this season.
For Mark Lopez, I'm Andy Hamilton from Denton, Texas. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for more SFL action.